Welcome back to the classroom. Come on in, no late pass required. Today we are continuing our Arcane watch through with episode 5 titled Everybody Wants to Be My Enemy. Oh, just like the intro song. Excellent. Well, bit of a change of pace with last episode. Not as insanely dramatic as episode 3 was, but episode 4 was kind of setting up what we should be expecting in the next couple of episodes here. As was kind of mentioned, they kind of seem to do like 3 episode arcs where like episodes 1 through 3 we're all telling one specific story. Episodes 4 through 6 are going to be apparently telling another story, and then I guess episodes 7 through 9 are going to be doing the same thing, and so we'll have to see where that ends up going. But last episode we saw a lot of Jace specifically going through and being the golden boy of Piltover. His Hextech that he developed with Victor is just completely changing the face of everything, and it's bringing him a lot of success. He is now a member of the council as per the request of Mel, and he's got this new technology that will allow him to make it a lot more portable, a lot more usable, a lot safer. But that unfortunately ends up going a little poorly as it gets stolen by Jinx, aka formerly known as Powder. Powder has completely gone off the deep end and has re-emerged as Jinx. And let's just say she's got a lot of issues going on and is still kind of on the lookout for Vi, as Vi's been kind of gone for a pretty decent amount of time at this point. And so very, very curious to see how they develop that, because when Jinx saw somebody with pink hair during the last episode, she completely went like bonkers, like lost her mind. And so curious to see how they develop that. And I'm also curious to see a little bit more of Caitlyn here. Detective Caitlyn. I'm really excited about this. So I think without further ado, let's jump right into the episode. But oh, one more thing. If you did miss last episode, make sure to check the card up in the top right hand corner. So yes, let's get into this. Something I did notice about this episode 4 is that they didn't start off with like a character piece like they did, like almost like silent intros. So ooh, maybe we're getting a little bit of that here in this episode. Oh, it's so freaking beautiful. Oh, whoever this is doing a pretty damn good job. Who is this? What a shot. Is that Kaitlyn? Oh, looks like it might be her. Might be Caitlyn. Like a younger Caitlyn. Woo! Oh shit! Well, yeah, I think that's exactly who it was. She was just working together with former officer. A former being a little light.
That was quite some shooting, man. No, your parents didn't pay me. I just thought you deserved it.
I just thought you deserved it. Interesting.
I'm an enforcer. To be of service to the city. That's trophy enough.
Interesting.
Question, young Kerman. What are you shooting for?
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly who we were seeing there.
I took a look at your file. Does this mean anything to you?
Oh, yes it does.
Where did you get this?
Man, she looks a lot different too.
You work for Silco?
They all do. How can anyone not know that? Where did you find this?
I need proof if I'm to believe what you're saying about Silco.
I could get it for you. Just
I need to let her.
here.
Yeah, need to let her out. I knew they were gonna end up working
In
together.
what mad world would I trust someone like you?
Undercity's gonna eat you alive.
Yeah, she's gonna let him
Got
out.
orders from Councillor Tallis concerning inmate 516.
Well, they're getting her out. I think she's doing a little under the radar. We're going rogue here. Okay, so we did have a bit of a jump back in time. We got to see background. So it was just last episode that they didn't do a little background piece on somebody. Oh, so much of this intro was starting to make sense to me. And there's Caitlyn. Holy shit. Okay. I was wondering like who some of these characters were, but we definitely got introduced to them already. And I wonder who that is. We still don't know that, but obviously that's Jinx right there. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know where this is going. Vi's gonna end up using those gauntlets that Chase made. Oh no. They're gonna fight each other too? Shit. I don't know much about this guy yet either.
What was this, Daddy?
Grayson. Shit.
A good woman.
He's probably the one who took over for Grayson.
You could control her.
I don't need favors. I need you to do your job.
So they know it's Jinx. They know who is responsible.
The Firelights have been a thorn in both our sides. They ambushed
Oh,
my
that was the other group, the
skating the same
Firelights.
day as the attack. We've accomplished a lot together, Marcus. Sheriff. And
Shit,
there's more yet
that's
to
Marcus? I didn't even recognize him.
I hope you can remain a part of it.
Holy shit. Marcus took over? Oh, what a fucking douche.
For their families.
Still so damn cool.
Nothing. What about our pledge to improve lives? For those in need? For the
Yeah.
Undercity?
He really wants to help the
I'm
Undercity.
sorry I didn't announce our other projects in my speech. And the only assurance I need is that you will search and seize any unauthorized merchandise.
Yeah,
I
he's
rigorously
concerned.
suspicious transactions.
He's concerned with it.
All due respect, Counselor. Today's your first day.
Second, corruption runs deep, Sheriff. I intend to root it out.
Ooh,
I
okay.
want any progress with the stolen gemstone.
They call themselves Firelights. They operate like
Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh? What's starting to go on with him? Don't fall now.
Victor.
What the hell? Yeah, he's not buying it. He's too smart for that.
Boring. They formed some kind of mathy, magic-y gateway to the realm of evil.
Jeez. Oh, wait. I just realized that
Turns it on.
the
So,
creepy,
here
the creepy doll thing up there. It's just reminiscent of, Plagger. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, nope, and she's gonna go through a bit of a situation here, yep. She probably wants to destroy it.
No, it was a mistake. It was a mistake.
Yeah, she is not in a good space.
Too risky.
Woo! Yo, all right. I like the two of them teaming up. This is really cool. Yeah, she's probably happy to just to be running around, moving around. She is yoked as well. That is so cool. She's freaking Assassin's. She's pulling an Assassin's Creed moves here. Caitlyn's just having a tough time keeping up.
You almost got me killed.
My little sister could do that when she was 7. All us fisherfolk can. Don't you want to blend in?
Yeah, beat the shit out of them. This is kind of cool. What is he working on?
You had a vision? Are you sure this is safe? Of course not.
Of course not. And he's probably just a little desperate at this point because he's not doing too hot.
I knew this was a terrible idea. You didn't actually know anything, do you?
Yes, she does. You gotta give her time.
I remember.
Our security.
And in so doing, put a target on
Yeah,
your back.
pissed off all the other council members.
To covet your power over the wealth the Hex Gates afford. And you've just made yourself everyone's common enemy, Jace.
Yeah, they're all gonna target. I was about to say, he's definitely putting a target on his back with all of that. Yeah, all the pie. Yeah. There's nothing left here. Wow, she is no concern for anything anymore, does she? Ooh, is she gonna try this now? She's gonna try to fix it so that she can do it again, see if she can beat them. Jeez. Showing how she's matured as well. Wow. She gonna have the high score or just below it? Just below it. But still slightly better, even though it looked. Oh, yeah, that's not great.
Well, that place does look like it has bodies buried in the basement.
You don't know anything.
Yeah, maybe it's a little bit of a sore subject. Oh, yeah. Not great that he came in and stole that place.
I can't
Really don't like that Silco did that.
Collateral.
With us, you'd be investing in the future.
A lot of corrupt politics going on here.
Right. The Hex Gates are only the beginning. You'd be the first in line to any of our advancements.
Yeah. Oh man, he's playing the part. Wonder how much of it he actually believes.
To such an auspicious offer. He's been quite the investment.
Indeed. Better than expected.
Better than expected. Jeez. Jeez. He knows how to play the part very well. Ah, seems to be a nice little drug den, potentially. Or something a little more.
How exactly do you propose we go about this?
If you really want people to talk to you, you have to let them think you have what they want.
Yeah.
Have?
You're hot, Cupcake. So what'll it be, man or woman?
Hi, I'm Pam. What's your name?
Matilda. But you
Wow. Okay, panic. Panic. There's a whole lot of pie panic going on right now.
My parents named me Matilda.
Would you believe it?
Oh, well, she recognizes her, looks like. And he's
Sheriff, what a lovely surprise.
still not happy about
Hextech
things.
Wonder Boy is on the council now.
What is truth but a survivor's story?
If I'm discovered,
I
we're
mean,
both
not
finished.
wrong, unfortunately.
Located proof of the Firelight's involvement. To make you the martyr you've always seen yourself as. Then what are you waiting for?
Wow. They can't do that to me. No character in this show is safe. They can't do that to me.
Weaponize the Hextech soon.
I keep seeing them. That day.
Yeah, she's having PTSD, everything.
Things have changed without Vander looking out for us.
I can only imagine.
Thing about Powder, I think Silco has her. I have to find her.
Interesting. Keeping it a low-key, low-profile type of deal.
Have Miguel tell you where to find her.
I owe you.
I owe you. Oh, trying to help. Went for a lady favor. Jeez. Well, I mean, after Vi getting a little close there, I can only imagine why.
I had a good teacher. I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, I had a feeling this was happening. Yep. I definitely had a feeling this was happening. That is a very attractive pairing right there, by the way.
Are you headed home soon? I thought we could walk together.
I'm probably going to sleep here tonight.
Again? You know, it's always tomorrow, right?
He doesn't even know. Miss Young? Is that what it was? Oh. She truly... Either she has a thing for him, or just truly believes in the work that he does. This sort of, like, back and forth. Something's gonna go wrong here. It's kind of showing where the priorities are lying here. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, he's not doing well at all. Oh, this is reminding me of like Stranger Things type of deal. Wait. Is that blood magic in a sense? Yeah. Uh-oh, that's not good. It's gonna turn red as maybe? Or maybe it's like I mean, this is a beautiful scene. But what is it doing? They are very cute together. Like, honestly though, a couple goals. What? I wonder what he just discovered there. That worries me more than anything.
In these waters, you need to let Powder die.
Oh.
The fear of pain will no longer control you.
Needs to let Powder die.
Just like you were always meant to be. Jinx is perfect.
This is a very weird relationship, and I can't tell how it goes. It's almost like a baptism. Ooh. All right, well. Really throwing in this song again. Ooh, but a cool little remix. Oh, and it's like in universe too. Ooh. Oh, it's revenge time. Yeah, that's exactly what's about to happen. Oh. He wants to do the right thing, but he's not. She's freaking stunning. Jeez.
How much time do I have?
Not a decade, that's for sure. Jeez. Oh! That is going to leave a mark. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh, this is...
You
Oh. What the hell? Is this some new tech that is like powered by? Oh. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's really, really cool. Oh, and they're both fighting like boxers, except that is cool. Oh. That is a really, really cool prosthetic, though. Oh, nice hit. Ooh, this time it looks like it might... Looks like they've maybe learned how to, like, harness it a little bit more safely, I guess? Ooh, keeping the close quarters. Like, really, really close quarters here. Oh, my goodness. Jeez. Really going for those pressure points. Oh, Vi was always one of the best at fighting.
Where's he keeping her?
Keeping her? You mean Jinx?
For him.
Yeah.
She's like his daughter.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, good shot. The entire thing's gonna stop working now. Yeah. Yes. What a shot. Well, she knows how to work that rifle, that's for sure.
You're an alright shot.
I'm an excellent shot.
Help me out, Cupcake.
Stop calling me that. My name is Caitlyn.
But you're so sweet. Like a cupcake.
Oh, the little nicknames.
You're making a mess.
Yes, but there's something going on here. Oh, she figured it out. That's probably not good. That is definitely not good.
The sister. She's back.
Yeah.
From the dead.
She never died. Ooh, all right. So, do we... Oh, man, there's so many things I'm thinking about here. So, we just finished watching episode 5 of Arcane titled Everybody Wants to Be My Enemy. And I can see why they were naming it there. For a couple of different reasons. The most obvious, obviously, being, like, the whole Vi thing. Like, it looks like she wants to take on the entire Undercity at this point. But really, I'd say the bigger one is the fact that Jace here kind of nipped everybody where they started caring about it, and that was their wallets. And so Jace is such a fascinating character to me. There's really a lot going on with him that I find really fascinating, because like he's kind of tackling like back and forth between the morals that we've always kind of known were there, and then now what we're seeing with him gaining power, trying to you know, change things in that regard and try to be like a good person in a position of power, but then like having this like corruption that is deep seated, that he is now kind of getting that harsh truths. Everybody is kind of involved in it. They kind of dip their toes in a little bit, and they're, you know, they're dipping their hands in the coin purse, and they're all kind of a part of it in some way, shape, or form. And he's masterfully, like with some help obviously from Mel, is manipulating this system as far as it can possibly go without completely breaking. And I'm curious to see if he is actually like being serious about it, if he is just playing the long game, or if he's actually like buying into it in a sense. Like, it's kind of hard to tell which direction he's going here. And I think that's what makes him such a fascinating character, is because like you kind of understand him, but you don't always know what he is going to do. And it does make it a really fascinating. And then we have like kind of on the opposite side of the spectrum, we have Victor. And like I said, I knew Victor wasn't doing too hot. He looked like he was struggling. He looked like he was actually like just like struggling to walk, let alone like, you know, function in general. And we see this with him starting to have visions with the crystals. He's starting to have these coughing fits with blood. And it all kind of comes to a head when he passes out pretty significantly, I might add, and during like a gorgeous scene where kind of like going back and forth between like what success looks like depending on who you are. And like Jace is sleeping with Mel, and obviously we kind of saw that one coming eventually. You know, I had a very strange suspicion that that was going to happen, just with the way that she always kind of looked at him. And like the two of them, there was definitely a little bit of a tension there for a bit. And so finally, Mel kind of took that extra step towards him and just went for it. And we see a scene that kind of reminds me of season 1 of Stranger Things, when we see Barb in her situation versus Steve and Nancy in their situation, like kind of like the opposite ends. Like in a way, Jace is almost prioritizing the wrong things in Victor's eyes, and Victor ends up paying the price for it. But at the same time, at least, we do see that Jace is very quick to be at his side and try to help him out. But it seems like Victor already knows like how much time do I have left, and Jace is reluctant to tell him. And all I can assume is that it's day to day at this point, and that Victor is on borrowed time at this point, and they're only just barely keeping him alive. I'm worried. I'm definitely worried about that, because I really do think, like, I kind of like Victor's intentions a little bit more. It really does seem like he wants to prioritize helping the Undercity rather than profiting off of what is happening and just continuing to make Piltover even more rich, even more profitable, even more like connected with the world. Like he wants, like, it, Piltover's connected with all of the world, the entire world, but not with the people that live below them. And I really do think that Victor sees exactly that. He thinks that we need to focus more on how we can help the people in our sister city, because nobody has been worrying about them. We've only been worrying about what the rest of the world thinks of us, and it's left the Undercity to just kind of rot and decay away and just not share in the prosperity of the rest of the world and of Piltover. Even though they're right there, they didn't need Hex Gates to get to that city. They could just take a train. They could just descend down in an elevator. Like, all of it is like, for me, I sympathize so much with Victor here. And I hope that he doesn't end up having malicious intentions at the very end, or if he tries to do something that makes things worse in some way, shape, or form. But at the same time, I also don't see Victor getting out of here unless something happens with how the magic mixed with his blood. And I'm almost curious if it's like, in order to use the certain types of magic, you need to provide a bit of yourself. You need that blood magic in some way. And really curious to see where that storyline ends up going. But then we have kind of the other storyline going parallel with this, and that involves Vi and Caitlyn traveling into the Undercity to kind of figure out a couple of different things, because Vi's been out of it for a while, and Caitlyn needs assistance finding Silco, finding Jinx. Well, not as much. Vi is more concerned with Jinx, and as it can be imagined, it doesn't go great, I would say. We see that that Marcus, who I didn't even recognize him at first, Marcus being the new like head of the enforcers, and still like cutting deals with Silco, and still like definitely seems like he wants to do the right thing, but is still not doing the right thing. And I'm really curious to see if he ends up like actually doing the right thing, because I thought he was going to help Vi. Clearly he did not help Vi. All he did was lock her away, which I guess it was a favor in the sense that like didn't have really a record of who she was and just kind of had her in there. And I hope he eventually does the right thing, but he's like one of the main sources of corruption here. And he's somebody who really does, in fact, need to be stopped. And that's kind of where Vi and Caitlyn are coming into play here. Vi and Caitlyn, I really do think, are going to end up really doing a lot here. And now that, unfortunately, Silco knows that Vi is alive after that really brutal fight, there should have been a victory in the sense of Vi, but with a very quick and very, like, I wouldn't say cheap, because she couldn't have possibly known that Vi was going to react that way initially, but upon seeing her reaction, used it to her advantage, of course, because Vi was definitely the better fighter from what we could see there, which kind of been a running theme, is that Vi is the better fighter, as we saw with Jinx going back to her own stomping ground and trying to one-up the score that Vi had set, and she managed to set just below that. And so she's very much still stuck in the past, still struggling to get past the whole like Vi leaving her thing, and Silco is just getting more and more and more in her head. But it does seem like it is helping her in the sense of getting over PTSD, but it is definitely putting the two of them on the warpath against one another. And, you know, we kind of see that it very much seemed like a baptism type of ceremony that Silco did with Jinx to, like, you know, kill Powder, let Jinx rise back up. And wants to do that because they want to harness the they want to be able to harness the gem that was stolen, which unfortunately looks like Jinx managed to succeed with, but now they have a little extra thorn in their side with Vi, especially now that she's got some assistance in the eyes of Caitlyn, who, it was really cool how they kind of wrapped up the episode in the same way they started it, with showing how Caitlyn was a really, really good sharpshooter, and kind of being asked by Grayson, like, what is your purpose? Like, I want to use this to protect people. What is your purpose for being such a good shot? And she's kind of finding that purpose now. And, you know, in helping Vi, it seems like she's potentially doing whatever she can to make sure that the people who are responsible for so much of the atrocities that are happening to get their comeuppance. And I'm curious if, like, Silco and Marcus are going to end up both going down together, and I'm curious to see, like, who ends up going down with them. I don't really think that any of these characters are safe. Like, and obviously nobody has died in the past 2 episodes, but, like, I don't think that will last into the next episode. If what the rolling theme here is true, then we're probably gonna have like a kind of mini finale here in this next episode, which means I'm curious to see like who's gonna make it and who's gonna not. I have a feeling that we're gonna see Vi and Jinx end up 1v1ing like against one another, or even that they're not allowed to meet, like they kind of keep at a distance and like one pulls the other away from the other. And you know, I really like the dynamic between Vi and Caitlyn. Like I said, a little bit of There was definitely a bit of a panic moment there for Caitlyn's character when Vi like pinned her to the wall. There was tension there. There was a lot of tension there. I think it would be awesome if like the two of them ended up together. That would actually be really fucking cute, especially with how Vi was talking about Caitlyn at the very end, like giving her a nickname of Cupcake and like, stop calling me that, and she'd be like, but you're so nice, you're so cute, like a cupcake. And I'm like, oh, there's something there, I think. I'm calling it now. I think the two of them end up together by the very end, unless one of them ends up dying, in which case I will be very depressed. But things are definitely going to come to a head in the next episode here, and I'm curious to see where that ends up. So what did you guys think? Did I miss anything? Let me know in the comments down below, and like and subscribe while you're at it so you don't miss out on anything. But in the meantime, class, you are officially dismissed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, everybody.